getting some make work projects and Canada Works projects down here in the past.
Yeah.
What type of programs have they had?
Well, last year we started work on the Cochran and Mrs program for the first time in September, and we finished up in November. We had several things on hand: the graveyards, and both graveyards and branch, and the church, and our parish hall here. And we landscaped over by the church too also. We did some landscaping over there.
Is it hard to get make work projects in Canada?
I hope to tell you, it's hard to get make work projects because we drove John Crosby out of his mind last year about one. We finally got it in the end of it. We worked hard for it. No doubt he was to our assistance when we needed him.
Yeah, me and Mrs. Nash put a lot of effort into that time, last year to get our program. Made a lot of phone calls. Mrs. Nash made a lot of, trips to St. John's and that we really did fight for to get the program. Because, we went on the picket line first because we only got 2 weeks work down with the plant and branch. And we called John Crosby and he did come out. And, I suppose that's the most reason why there's elections, that's the reason why we got the program. Well, now we're looking for another one this year, and I'm not so sure if we're going to get one because we didn't get any work. So I worked for 7 weeks on Section 38. Summer, that's all the work I got.
Yes, my unemployment insurance will be run out next week. We just paycheck to get that's all, and so I'm looking forward to looking for another Canada Works project, whoever's going to come to our assistance for that. They had a meeting, but I wasn't home at the time. I was in St. John's to visit somebody, and Mrs. Cochran can tell you about that, the meeting they had with Loyola Hearn.
Yeah.
And
well, I found Mrs. Cochran down at Pantline, that would be my daughter-in-law. She's the president of our union. And she came up and we had a meeting with 13 or 14 people. They weren't all present at the time, right? So then a week after we did have another one, and then we got out Mr. Hearn. I was weak from Monday till Friday. Phoned Mr. Hearn before he really came out, because he wasn't decided on coming, but we kept the pressure on him and he did come out. Don't know now if we're going to get a program, but we're hoping we will, because if we don't, we'll be in a bad situation for the winter.
How important are these programs to you?
They're very important.
Very, very important.
Why?
Because you can't run a house on one man's check.
No, well, my house...
You can't pay a light bill, you can't pay a phone bill, you can't get clothes for your children going to school, no. You can't give them books when he wants, activities they're involved in, you can't do anything like that. You have no money.
No.
You have no money, you can't do it.
Well, my husband's an old age pensioner. There's several others coming in. It's just his old age pension. And he don't get a full one at that.
But I do listen to television a lot and radio. I'm always listening to constantly, night and day in and day out. And somebody said it was rumoured around that they were going to put before the House this January that we were going to get a pension when we reached the age of 55 to 60. And I'd say it'd be a wonderful thing if they would do that for us, because myself and Mrs. Cochran we were raised up very, very hard in the hard times in the 30s.
Yeah.
And I wouldn't be able to tell you now what we did go through. We went through a lot.
Because I don't think 4 people could live on an old age pension. I wouldn't get any assistance from anybody, except, work that I get. I wouldn't get any assistance from the government. We'd have to live on my husband's pension.
Because I wouldn't like to see the young women in it today getting a bush off of like we used to get it up there.
Yeah.
And scrub up the floor with sand and make the soap out of different chemicals, like we did when we were growing up.
Yes, I tell you, we had no washer, we had no electricity of any kind. We used to carry our water
and scrub on the floor.
And there was no canvas and no carpet in them days. We used to scrub into bare floors. Yes. As Mrs. Nash told you, with a bush.
Make you feel shocked if we weren't telling you the whole thing.
And when we were going to school, didn't get that much education. We didn't have any paper and pen. That wasn't in it. No. You used to have a slate, and you go down to the seashore for a pencil, for the use to do your writing.
Yeah.
And we didn't have only just a lamp. We didn't have any electricity. There's no such thing as electricity when we were growing up. No phones and no anything like that. Didn't know anything about it. I often went to school myself in the spring of the year with my feet wet, because I haven't a decent pair of shoes or boots to put on me. And we still have it hard, because we're getting on in years and we're big families, and I think somebody should be able to do something for us so we wouldn't have to get out in the winter and go in the woods.
Yeah, I'm 50
because
I'm 56 years.
I'm 56 years of age, and I reared a big family, And if we do get a program, that's the program we'll get. We'll be in the woods cutting wood and spell it out.
Listen, I raised 11 children myself.
And I raised 8.
Times.
I worked on a LIP program last year, and I came after the 2nd of November, and I went into the woods with my husband and carried up my wood for the winter. Then I got it home to the yard, and we lived over a steep hill. There's no way you can get up to it with a horse. And I brought up carried up 22 loads, pickup loads of wood on my back with my husband for the winter. So we have no easy lives and still haven't got it easy. If we don't get this program, I can't see how we're going to survive for the winter. I have a little girl going to school now, and I have another daughter at home. While I'm on this, now I'm going to tell it. She's 19 years of age. She got 6 weeks' work. She never got a bit of unemployment yet.
What's the problem with the plant down there? I mean, you have a plant in your community. Why isn't it operating? What do you mean?
The buyer that was involved in the fish plant, he, I don't know, he went in the hole here and there, and everyone took off and left us in the middle of the summer. We had 2 weeks' work there. Blue Ocean Products was the company that we worked for.
Yeah, there's a lot of fish this summer. That's the first of the year now, and they're trucking it out. That's our work is going
What
on.
do you think about trucking fish out?
Shouldn't be allowed. The plant should be out, and the government should do something for that plant to go out to give us work.